hello.
What's up, man? What's up? Doing all right?
Doing all right, man. Good. Got some good stuff in this week. Excited to talk about. So,
I think we all did. Yeah, I think we got some pretty nice stuff in. How's Florida out there, man? I'll be out there. I leave this Friday. I'll be out your ways,
uh, where in Florida are you going again?
Miami. Well, actually, we're gonna be in Key Largo the weekend, and then we're gonna be in Miami Monday through Thursday. So
Nice. Okay, so much different than North Florida, but yeah, Miami's awesome. And the weather is nice right now. It's a little hot, but you're coming from Texas, so I'm sure it won't be that much different.
yeah, it was like 100 degrees here. I think. I think today was the hottest it's gonna be this week. So it's like 100, oh maybe 101. But I've been seeing it's like, well, it's Florida, so it's quite rainy out there, right? So it's been kind
Yeah.
of
Yep.
yeah. So.
Kind of humid, kind of muggy. Real quick on YouTube, Amateur Hour 24/7. Hey, what's up? Thanks for joining us.
What's up, man? Let's see here. And on the yep, I see it there. Amateur hour. What's up? Let me put them in the post a little comment in there. But yeah, if you want, we can get started with kind of our recent pickups.
Sure. Yeah, let's kick it off. You can go first.
Oh man. Well, I only got one thing that came in, and it was like it was the big thing. It was the big guy himself. It was King Conan showed up, and I gotta admit, I'm thoroughly impressed by him. Been enjoying the heck out of him. Just really just doing. I mean, it's pretty much I've been shooting him pretty much all week. That's all I've been doing is just shooting Conan,
Nice.
King Conan.
He's fun. He's a great figure.
One thing I am worried about is the tabs on here, removing his the little skirt and then the chest piece. Actually, I still haven't gotten the chest piece off. I was trying to do that before when we got on.
I haven't
I was
either.
like, yeah, and it's like I've been trying to find videos of people actually undoing it. Because actually the tabs I had to like look very carefully and say which side. I mean, obviously this has to come off, but I was like, which side is it gonna be? I think it's this side you pull open and then yeah, I can tab out.
I think it was in the instructions, wasn't it? That I probably threw away.
Yeah, I probably do. I mean, I think I still have. I still have them in the box. I don't think I threw them away yet, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they probably have the instructions in there. So, but yeah, really impressed with them.
Action figures are fun. Hey, what's up? Thanks for joining us.
What's up, man?
Yeah. I picked up the same thing. So,
what's your favorite? What's your favorite head sculpt so far?
So I thought it was going to be this one. Oh, that just fell off. I thought it was going to be this one, but I think it's actually the one that you had on just now.
This one, the short non-beard.
Yeah, I feel like there's something that reminds me about sort of like the comic Conan's, like I
Yeah.
feel like sort of like referencing that. And so I do like the older like Silver Age kind of Conan comics. And so I do like that head a lot. But of course, this head's great. My qualms, actually, let's talk about what's positive. They changed the joints, right? So now we got double jointed elbows, which is awesome. They had that since the Death Dealer, and I was hoping that the second version would have it, but I don't think it did. They finally brought over the skirt from Death Dealer. I'm pretty sure like the other one didn't have the metal skirt, right? None of them.
No. This is the only skirt that came with the this is the Conqueror, I think. That's the second one.
Yeah. So I'm happy about that. Like I said, really like the face sculpts, really like the accessories, a lot of weapons this time. Yeah. Some things I'm not loving about it. This piece right here, it's very cool. I like the way it looks, but the buck is so great on Conan that it really kind of hinders any sort of articulation. And so that bothered me a little bit. And then one thing, and this is super nitpicky, but one thing I was thinking about in hindsight is that like people like not C. Jessam, but Max Bird, all those kinds of people, I feel like they would have made this out of real leather. And if it was made out of real leather, it would have had a little bit more movability, and it seemed like something Mezco would do, kind of have like a leather piece. And so I was a
Yeah.
little bit bummed out about that. But besides that, I think it's great. And I do like the soft good pieces. Everything's, wired up. So that's cool. Yeah, that's about it. Very fun figure. Happy to add him to the Conan collection.
Yeah, I think this is. I'm thankfully I was able to get him from One Stop, so it came in pretty quick. It's funny, KT still hasn't gotten his yet. I mean,
I know he hasn't even
it's
gotten
like
shipping for it.
I know, I can't remember if he ordered it directly through Mezco or if he went through a third party, but yeah, that's crazy, especially him being in New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
But I same kind of qualms. I mean, this this little shirt piece here, it kind of hinders the figure, hinders their articulation, and also again, I'm trying to. I did tab off the side here. This is where it comes off, but it's very like I mean, you probably
Oh, I
can't
see.
tell on the camera, but it's very. It's like a thin piece of plastic on that very first tab. And it's like when I pulled it off, I'm like, oh wow, because it was in there kind of tight. So I was kind of worried that over time, taking it on and off will, I mean, eventually this plastic will kind of start, deteriorating or kind of, or maybe like
Yeah.
like break off a little bit. So I don't know. It's like, but I like him with them, with the actual with the full dress like this. So I probably won't be changing them out too often. And then I did start doing some head swapping. So kind of got the second one, the second head on here. So I can do some cool little kind of battle things. I've been kind of thinking, I've been doing a little storyline with Attila. So it's like now he's got like kind of a armor, to kind of
Mhm.
represent to go into battle with Attila and his gold army. So
Yeah.
kind of like a little crossover I've been doing story with that with him and the Legion. So I don't know. It's like as far as favorite head, I kind of go back and forth with the long hair beards, but I mean I do like the I think this is probably gonna end up being my favorite. And that's the one that the first picture that I posted of him was with
Mhm.
this with the crown, the beard, and the long hair. So it just yeah, I mean, great figure. Again, the accessories amazing. I like the fact they gave you a torch. I haven't even messed with it yet. So but yeah, a little torch with kind of clear little flame or kind of nice.
There's two torches, right? There was the still one, and then there was a moving one, or was that Solomon Kane? I've been playing with them both a lot, so I
I
confused
think
it.
it was probably Solomon Kane, yeah, because this one he only came with one, so but not too
Also,
bad.
again, super super nitpicky here, but this cape, when it kind of fits
Yeah,
around, this sort of floats a little bit, which
yeah.
raises for me. It's like, why didn't they just put a magnet right there?
hmm
But
I think I think he said the same thing, but yeah, that
oh,
is a
okay.
big because the shot that I used with that on, it was just like it did not, it did not, work out. I mean, well, it eventually did, but I was playing with it way too much. I'm just like, just stay down, stay down.
Yeah,
It would kind of keep kind of just coming up to above his neck, and it would be kind of like up to here, and it's just like no, just stay on the chest. So
yeah. Stay
uh,
down, stay down.
let's see, we got some people in the chat already on YouTube. So Diggs Figs is here. What's up, man? We're gonna be showing your page off here in a little bit. Show some
What's up,
great
Rick?
photography. Brick something. Hey guys. Yes, tell me more about this Conan. Still waiting, but mine swing by La Prete this week to pick one up. Got a head from the OG for that body, but also like the new look. And then Oz is in the house. Hey friends. He scales with the Legion's fig, right? I think he's a little bit, he might be a little bit shorter, but not by much. So not I mean just by like a few millimeters.
Yeah,
My buddy's customs, evening everyone. John, put him and a Mythic Legion figure next to each other. Oh, I wish I had one. I mean, I have a Cosmic, and this is the next figure I got that came in was the because I ordered them both from One Stop, and they both came in at the same time. But it was the red Tusk
the pilot.
pilot, yeah. So he came in as well. Great looking figure. I've
I
been
love
kind
that
of
red, man, especially with the blue head.
yeah. Yeah, it really pops out. So it kind of reminds me of a it reminds me of the Nuka Cola armor you get in Fallout. I don't know if you ever played that. It
Yeah, I can
does
see
it does have some like Fallout kind of vibes from it from that particular colorway for the armor. So
for sure.
But I mean,
And then
with the mythic and I mean, they're pretty much like not. I mean, again, not that big of a difference.
yeah,
Just a few millimeters, or just barely.
for photography purposes, it doesn't make much of a difference, you know.
No, no, you can fudge it. You can really fudge it with with angles and stuff like that. So, oh, everyone's saying hello to each other.
And then real quick over on Instagram, Cal the Collector. What's going on, gentlemen? Hey, Cal, thanks for joining us.
What's up, man? Man, it is like popping tonight in the chat. Brick, come Friday, I'm probably ordering one for science, like you said. For science, yeah.
For science, yeah.
And then Oz said, "Yep, use the pilot." Yep.
Oz some
Yeah.
birthday. That's great.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I had. Was that your only pickup? Was the
Conan was
that?
the only thing that came in this week.
Yeah, I was actually glad too. It was coming. I was worried because since I am going to be out of town for a week, me and the wife, so I was worried that, oh my gosh, if it gets delivered and it's like sitting out in the hot sun, I mean, because yeah, it gets even if it's in the shade. I mean, I know the joints would be nice and loose, but
There
I
you
mean,
go.
I'm just worried about stuff just staying out way too much in the outdoors right now because it's just super hot here in Texas. So
Come back and
yeah,
it's melted. Brick something. I briefly saw that before I got on. Like I was just scrolling on Instagram and I saw that. So we'll definitely have to look that up later. That the Fish Toys horse that could potentially be interesting.
yeah, yeah, and I think it was in our chat too. I think maybe KT had posted it. I would have to go back and look, but I thought I did see that.
KT
Um,
doesn't third party, so I'm surprised he
I,
moved.
yeah, I mean that's surprising as well. Yeah, but it did. Yeah, that horse really did look pretty good. And I meant to like look into it deeper, but I was so much was going on today. I saw it come up. I was like, oh, that's nice. And then I had to kind of get back to doing what I was doing. I had to do some work stuff. Work had to get in the way. So
Dimitri did. Okay, yes, that makes more sense.
okay, Demetria. Hey, there's Rob, man.
Rob.
John, I'll send you a link. Yep, if you send the link, I will pull it up and we can talk about it. Let's see here. Oh, Diggs Figs giving the fist bump. But one thing I saw today was on the toy page that Tracy's going to start shipping out. So hopefully,
Yeah.
I mean, I ordered mine through BBTS, so I'm still probably gonna be a month behind, maybe. Hopefully not too far behind. So
Shipping out of Fife. Shout out to the toy page for doing what he does, keeping us
yep,
informed on all these shipments. So, and it's usually like when Paige says, "Hey, this is shipping," it's like it's actually coming out. Whereas when Mezco
yeah,
says, "Hey, we're shipping," it might be a week or two before they actually
hmm
start shipping.
yeah, and that's so I saw that I was like, I was like, oh man, it's like that's. I mean, it's through. I'm imagining he's just talking strictly Mezco. Like Mezco's the first one to ship everything out, and then
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
well, but it's weird too because yeah, in One Stop, I guess he's still available in One Stop if you want to maybe check that out as well. But I know you have a couple like you got this deal going on, so it's like you have this like
yeah.
trying to
To catch everybody watching right now, my Dick Tracy situation, I jumped on it late. It was, Dick Tracy came out and then Prune Face came out and I picked up
yeah
Prune Face and I was so happy with the figure. It's actually John who kind of got me to get that. And then I had to retroactively want to try to get Dick Tracy. So I have him on wait list with Mezco. It's one option. Then I have him on pre-order through BBTS. That's one option. But I have a Death Dealer in box right now that I'm really trying to trade for the two pack. I feel like that's a good, trade. And so, yeah, we'll see. Fingers crossed. I have some people lined up for it. So hopefully I can get it for a trade. That would be ideal.
I mean it's a good figure, man. It's like you can't. I think you're yeah. Once everyone starts snapping their photos and you start
Yeah.
seeing it, in hand images, you're like, oh yeah, I got to get that. That's how it was with Prune Face. I mean,
Yeah.
you see them, you see the promo pictures on Mezco or through BBTS, and it's like, um, yeah, it's just like you start getting the adrenaline. You start like, you get a little excited, but then it's just like, well, it's like some of these may be photoshopped or this and that. It's like it's not. I need to see the figure in hand, and then when you start seeing the reviews, yeah, you know.
Oh, John's gone. It's just me, it seems like. I'm sure he'll be back on. But yeah, the Dick Tracy is really exciting. I think that's going to be a super fun figure. So hopefully we'll start getting that in soon. Anything in the chat you guys are kind of particularly excited it's going to be dropping soon?
Whoa. It's like, what happened? It's like, I was talking, all of a sudden, just like, the screen just went blank.
I was just asking the chat if there was anything they were excited about.
Hey,
Diggs Figs, okay.
there you
Okay.
go.
I'll take you up on that. It's the Chris show.
Yeah, actually, I was opening up another window. That's probably why. Maybe my bandwidth is just like, oh, that's too many windows. And then yeah, we can talk about it here. Brick, I got everything pulled up, so hopefully I don't get dropped again. But the brutal realm Kickstarter, I saw that. Actually, I think I saw Trevor's photos of it. He posted on his 1/6 shooter page, and I was just like, oh my gosh, man! It's just like these these companies, man. They keep coming out, and it's like, what the heck? It's like,
Is it more like mythical figures?
yeah, we can pull it up. I can pull up the Kickstarter page. Give me 1 second. So here's the Kickstarter. Yeah, so you haven't seen these yet, right? Or you haven't?
Haven't seen it.
Not bad. Again, not I think I have the Instagram page too. We can show, but yeah, this was the photo that I saw on Trevor's Instagram, and I was like, oh my gosh, man, what the heck is this? I was like, oh no. And then kind of started reading, like, went to the Kickstarter page, and then looking through the character profiles and everything. I was like, okay, well, that's nice. And then Cronin, it's like, okay, well, that's essentially He-Man. I mean,
It's like if you took He-Man and Conan and like put them together.
yeah, but then you also got Crow Man.
Crow Man.
So Crow
Okay.
Man, yeah.
Half man, half
So
crow.
so definitely. I mean, and I don't think no, they weren't at Joe Fest, but again, just seeing I mean, look like they're gonna have pretty nice articulation.
Yeah. They're
Nice,
beefy.
yeah. And again, I do like this style. It reminds me of Motu classics from
Mhm.
the kind of the mid to late 2000s, or mid, like before the 2010, like around 2010 and stuff. But I do like the overly more muscular look. It just, I mean, that to me, that's classic Motu, and I like but again, still within realistic proportions, but not yeah, very I mean, man, I'm definitely thinking about I'm probably gonna end up backing this because again, they mesh so well. I mean, they could mesh with Mythic, they can mesh with um Savage Crucible now, and then just so many more options to just do a lot of crossovers and just again just mesh well with all kinds of figures.
It's funny to me. The first thing I thought, they're cool figures. But the first thing I thought of, like, in the same way, what are these guys called again?
The Savage Crucible,
Savage Crucible. The same way Savage
Lemurian.
Crucible are kind of like tall and lean. I feel like those are like stocky. So it's like Savage
Yeah.
Crucible, we're gonna make them tall, and they're like, we're gonna make them wide.
Yeah. I mean, they do have those kind of wide proportions. So, and then here's the unlockable. So Chief Mato. That's gonna look nice.
Yeah, I mean, oddly enough, I think with these, for me, the ones that I'm a little bit more interested would be the like this guy, sort of like a chieftain, because I don't
Hmm.
have a warrior chieftain. I feel like that's something that hasn't really been tapped into. And then the other like African warrior guy, like I think that's cool because
Yeah.
that's hasn't really been tapped into yet. So I think those are kind of exciting to me. But I
Yeah.
get like the He-Man and the Motu guys, like Cronin and Crowman, probably right up your alley.
Oh yeah, definitely. But again, I'm with you though. I mean, I like the diversity. I like the fact that yeah, they do have like a chief type of character
Yeah.
included in here. So again, the paint apps on there, oh man, it just looks great. And again, I just I, I think when if you hold the figure in your hand, it's like it's a big difference too. And I think like these are going to be really really nice.
Yeah. Do they have any? What are the tiers? What are the prices? Oh, Great Khan. That's cool.
That looks cool. Oh my gosh, yeah, that really. That's his bow right there. So yeah. The tiers. Let me see here. Actually, let's see if there's any more. Okay, Owl King. Not bad. I like the gold and silver here. I like the shine on it.
Mm-hmm.
Tomahawks
A
or
lot of
axes.
a lot of bird related things here. That owl's
Yeah.
cool. Though.
Hmm.
Urok the Sumerian.
Okay. Okay. Really, really dig that. Kind of a gladiator-ish, I think, or kind of just.
He reminds me of Man at Arms, though, in a weird way. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oz said yes, critters.
Heck yeah.
And then Brick is saying, "Yeah, I love the body diversity on my shelf. Seeing Savage next to AWOC and Legions with all different skills gonna look nice." Yep, they have 21 figures. Wow. But right now it's 3 name figures and 3 builder figures available. Just gotta see what unlocks. Yeah.
Hmm. What's cool is with these Kickstarters too, I feel like, even if we don't get to some of these unlocks, if the company is doing well, it's like one of those things where like I'm sure eventually they would release them.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
cool.
More.
But we should go back it, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. And then Shadar. I mean, this is Death Dealer, right? I mean, it's like we're homage to Death Dealer, and I like essentially.
That
But
shield's
again,
great.
Death Dealer, Skeletor. Again, you're taking homages from things that you grew up with or things that you remember. If were in Frazetta as a kid, and if you were Motu as a kid, yeah, it all kind of just ties in. I mean, that's Darth Vader, General Grimskull.
It's pretty sweet.
Oh, Oz says Brick and I both voted for them to make a female buck for the line. Yeah, is that
Well,
not what?
I was gonna say, yeah, it looks like there's a 7th tier. That's Athena, warrior goddess. There you go.
Yeah,
There's your look.
nice.
Those thighs would crush walnuts, man.
That's exactly. Oh man, so it's by Realm Toys. Let's see here. Is it the awards or let's see here? Oh, Base Bear Barbarian. Look at that. So any kind of
20
customizers, I guess.
$28 for the base. So, oh yeah, right there. Okay, so ranging from looks like 30 to 36-ish, depending on which figure.
Yeah. So this is the Ogun, the Master of Iron figure. Because I think so that's weird because it's Native American basic barbarian painted though.
Maybe that's a typo.
Yeah.
Because
Brick says name figs equals 36, builder figs 30. $5 for accessories. They had a vote for some anthropomorphic animal figs or ladies. Needed to see more awesome women figs out there. Yep. But that's not bad. 36. I mean,
that's on par with like legions,
yeah. And then yeah, all male basic barbarian figures. That's 87. All in 100. Not bad.
Or maybe they said painted in parentheses because even though in the images they're not painted, they're saying it will be painted. Maybe
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. All in first wave character. That's still not bad. $100, and then you get all 3 of them. that I might do that one. I'm not sure.
105, yeah. I mean, that's like 33 a character, a little bit over 33.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
And then let's see here. What how much time is left or how much. So they need to get 140,000 and they're at 17 right now and have 44 days to go. So
Today, they just started today?
I'm not sure when they started. I'm sure I'm sure Brick could tell us in the chat when they
Yeah.
actually started.
But I mean,
I know it's a week that maybe Monday they started. So
that's a great start then.
just started today. There you go. Yeah,
17, they just started today.
yeah, very yeah. They're if that's the case, yeah, they're gonna make that 140,000. That's not gonna be.
We might see some of those tiers for sure.
Keep spreading the word. Yep, just keep spreading it. Post about it. Yeah, he said at midnight Eastern last night. Okay, so coming up on a full 24 hours. Not bad.
They're based out of Atlanta, not too far.
Let's see here. But yeah, that is the Brutal Realm highly articulated action figure toy line. So go check them out. I think I saw let's see here. 1/6 shooter. I'm going to bring up Trevor. So I know he started having like this one here. It's like, that's the Cronin. So man, and again, the photography is like, I mean, Trevor's stuff is always freaking amazing, but yeah, I saw this and I think I saw this before. I saw his other one that he did of Crowman. That's such a good shot. And it's so like, I mean, really sells the figure. Really amazing. I think I saw this one first, and then I went back because I and went back and saw the Crowman, and then he posted this one. So, yeah,
Very cool.
very nice. Yeah, very very nice. Let me post the link in the chat, and then everyone can start going out there and backing it. Get brutal. I guess that's the phrase. Is get brutal.
Brick something said all about the indie toy movement. Rising tides lift all shelves. Agreed, man. Agreed.
Yep.
I feel like more of these companies kind of creating these awesome figures just raises the bar, right? And then other companies kind of competing to try to outdo them. It's great for everybody, especially the collectors, right?
Oh yeah,
Except
definitely.
Our wallets are the only thing that's
yeah. I mean, all says there, I mean, 100 for all three is very easy on. I mean, that's not bad for three figures. That is very very reasonable. I mean, I have no problem with that, and that's probably gonna be the one I am gonna back. Is that the one for it was like 105 or something. So yeah, I it's like whenever something new comes out, it's just like, oh man, really? It's like, can I really afford it? Can I really get this now? It's just like, yeah, I guess so. So we'll see. And then Oz says, I spent a little more on Just a Bear. Just saying. Yeah, that's true. So that dang bear from Mythic Brovia, what was it? Do you remember his name? The bear's name?
No, I don't, but the bear
Smokey.
wasn't 100. He was like
He was 85 but I mean it was close to 100. I mean just over, I think. And then because I know with tax and shipping it can kind of add up and stuff. So that's the drawbacks. I think for shipping for me, if I go through Horseman, it's like usually it's like over $10. I'd say maybe sometimes 12.
Yeah.
And then the tax. I mean, sometimes it's like I just don't buy directly through them. I just go to BBTS and kind of just save on the shipping and and not have to pay up front. I can just wait and kind of just get stuff, when it, pay for it when it ships. So
shipping was around 115. Yeah, I usually do the same.
Yeah.
Like I'll usually they'll have it up for 3 weeks. I'll buy kind of what I need to make sure that I have, and then maybe any like multiples and things like that, I'll order on BBTS and just kind of wait until they arrive. And there has been In fact, I think with the last Cosmic Wave that came out, I think I ended up getting it first through BBTS than Four Horsemen, which is kind of
Oh,
funny.
really?
Yeah, I
Wow.
think they shipped it out first.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Because usually, BBTS is a little bit behind, but not too much, I don't think so.
Another case in point with the BBTS behind. Remember that Judge Dredd figure Dimitri
Yeah.
showed off like I don't
Mhm.
know 3 episodes ago now. It still has not shipped on BBTS.
Really?
I keep seeing it on Amazon for like $40 more expensive, and I'm like, do I want to pay the $40 to get it now? So I don't
Yeah.
know. I might end up caving in.
I mean, oh man, it's like I like the Dread. I actually I would want one just based on the recent film with
Carl, yeah,
Carl Urban. Yeah, that's the kind of version. Because I mean, the comic version, it's like I mean, it's great. It's a great looking figure, but I just like I do like the kind of the less toned shoulder pads and everything, and the muted kind of like the dark look. I mean, I think if Mezco or Haya Toys or one of these other companies did it, I think for that version, I think it would pop. It would be amazing.
it'd be sick.
I think next thing we want to do is maybe just show off any kind of new releases. Let's see here. I know. Well, I saw one from McFarlane, so I think they announced the who was it? It was Jonah Hex. So and again, Toddy Mac, I think he's bringing he's bringing a lot of the heat now. I mean, that is a soft goods trench coat. So
Real quick over on Instagram, DMC Photography. What's up, man? Thanks for joining us.
hey, what's up, man?
We're taking a look at Jonah Hex.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really tell just from the just from this one photo. So I know, I mean, you can kind of tell right there. He's got the jacked up, that side of his face, but yeah, he's got the gun pack and then the trench coat. I mean, it's definitely a nice looking figure.
Soft goods. It's 2-pack. Looks like him and the horse.
Is it? Oh yeah, 2-pack. There you go. Huh. I might get that just for the horse then.
He's like soft good duster coat, not a toy.
Yeah. My buddy said, I'll be honest, I was not expecting a Jonah Hex, but he is a welcome figure for sure. Yep. And comes with guns. Yeah, you can guns. You can't say no to guns. But I mean, definitely for the horse, that it kind of looks a little funky in the back there, at least this part. But
it's probably the Witcher horse slash the
oh,
Batman horse that came out. Or,
mm,
no, it was Spawn. Well, Spawn and Batman.
oh, okay. I mean, I can always get, I'm always in need of more horses. So definitely, it depends on what, when more pictures come out, kind of see what he looks like or kind of
Yeah.
what if it's worth getting. But
What's your stable look like? You've got one Boreas, right?
that's it pretty much. Just, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, for my Joes, I got plenty of, I got the Air Chariot, I got
all
the
the
Trouble
vehicles.
Ball. Yeah, pretty much. But no, as far as animals, stuff like that, I mean, for mythic, big, riding, you know, animals. Yeah, just the one Boreas. That's the only one I have. The ankle joint, that actually looks not bad right there. Kind of looks almost flush. It doesn't have
Yeah.
that. I can't back again. You can't tell from the angle, but it actually looks more flush. It actually looks like a regular ankle joint on most figures today. Not that there's not that big ball. You can see the ball joint in it. So, but
Yeah, I think because it's like a boot, and so he can kind of get those wrinkles in it, it'll help hide it a little bit. So that's kind of cool.
oh, that's true. Let's see here. Did anything else get released or anything else get announced?
Buddy was or Oz was saying that
Oh
speaking of
yeah,
horse,
yeah.
perfect segue.
Yep. Let me pull it up. I know Oz sent me the link. Let's look at this horse.
It's the horse show tonight, guys. We're just all talking horses.
Nice.
All right. What's up? He says $65, 2 styles, rooted hair, equestrian price.
The hair is nice. I like that. That's very. Very, very nice.
I want to see what it moves like. Because this is my qualm with horsemen right now. The four horsemen's horses is that, when a horse runs, the head kind of goes down a little bit. With the four horsemen
Mhm.
horses, you can't ever bring the head down. You can bring it up pretty good, but you can't ever bring it down past a certain point. So that's what I'm looking for in a horse right now. I want that running pose.
Oh, what does he say? Go back, lots of movement shots. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, that's the one I
Okay.
want. What figure is this? Is this? Huh. Maybe it's one of just like. Oh, there we go. So I want a big screen. Actually, I like this one, this brown one with the tone. Oh, that looks so nice with the kind of with the hair whipping, the mane coming down. Oh, that's a good pose. Oh, Brick said it's an expert. Okay, I've seen those a lot lately from people in some of the group collabs I'm in for. They do a lot of kind of gladiator Roman figures, and it's like I've been tempted by those, but I haven't pulled the trigger yet.
X-ray stuff. If that big Minotaur is one of those, I have the Minotaur and I love that figure, but I don't have
Mhm.
any of the smaller ones. Interesting thing about this is it looks like there's some cuts sort of like in the torso area behind the front legs and
Mhm.
then also in front of the back legs, so you can get maybe like a side twist. That's kind of cool. I don't think we've seen that in a horse. That's pretty impressive.
Nice. Oh man, kind of mid gallop. Hey, there's Ken. Toy
What's up?
Connections. What's up, man?
Definitely Legions adjacent.
Yes, definitely works for them.
Look at that smile, right? Those are teeth sticking out.
That's what it looks like. Yeah, I was.
You could
I
have the
guess that's.
snapping horse or the serious horse.
Oh, that's real. That's nice.
That's really cool.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can have like somebody just kind of leaning back behind him on his stomach right there, just kind of just
Yeah.
like just chilling.
Yeah, that reminds me of like Pablo from what's his account name? Uh
Oh, PL toy box or
PL Toy Box. Yeah, PL Toy
yeah,
Box. I
yeah,
remember he did this shot a while ago of a horse sitting down, right? But because the Legion horses can't do this, he had to
yeah.
like shoot it sort of like from the waist up, and so it'd be cool to like be able to, put him in this kind of
Actually,
pose.
yeah, actually be able to do that kind of laying down kind of
Yeah.
shot.
They're less stylized too. Like they look more like real horses.
They do. There was one shot when I was clicking through here. I was like, "Oh wow!" I think it's one of the white ones, and I was like, "Oh wow!" That I thought that was a real horse for a minute. 'Cause I think
Yeah.
the white it kind of makes it with the hair and everything. Just yeah, it just blends pretty nice. I mean,
Damn,
you
I'm
take
kind
away
of
these.
sold on these.
Was that?
I was just saying, damn, I'm kind of sold on these.
Yeah. I mean, for how much did Brick say? It's like 75. So it's like that's not bad. I want to see. Do they have? Okay, so yeah, they do have some
Stirrup.
saddles. Yeah, stirrup saddles and all the get up. That's nice.
Just what I needed. Another horse, man.
Shadow facts for your Gandalf. Yep.
That's cool.
I can't read in centimeters. What is that?
What is that in American?
I mean, it says for 112 scale figure. So I imagine, yeah, it definitely can
Yeah.
work with Mythic, can work with Dark Wolf for the Frazetta girls. So
In that shot earlier, the dude was holding a spear, and they measured the spear at 7 inches, and it was like the head of the horse was just at about the spear height. So it's probably
oh, okay.
inches tall. Yeah, this looks like it might be the new definitive horse for action figure collector.
Not bad, not bad. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's oh, is it or are there two different versions? So this is Black A and Black B because yeah, they have the the molded fur or hair on the feet here, and then here they don't. So
Mm.
I think that yeah, this is the shot with the saddle and everything. I just immediately I had to take a double take. I'm like, wait, is that real?
They're just taking pictures of real horses for their promo shots.
And see, for me, yeah, I'm kind of like I am a little bit timid to do shots of Boreas or any kind of horses, just because yeah, you have to get that movement down to make it look more realistic. So I think what I've been doing is I've been actually trying to go online and just find photos of actual horses in mid gallop or actually with with people riding on them and trying to get that true kind of real movement effect in the photos.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, you just have like a horse standing like this and just like have a figure next to it. I mean, you can still, I mean, you can still pull it off with good lighting and setups and everything. But I think Iqbal, he did a shot where yeah, the horse was just he was like leaning, the character was leaning over, it was like kind of tilted, and he has feet, was kind of like in the perfect kind of movement or perfect kind of pose, and then he had some atmosphere at the bottom to kind of like simulate like kicking up dust and stuff. So it
Right
was a real good shot. But again, it's like it's really the movement that's what really sells it. So, but no, this is D20. Have they come out with the horses before? Is this their first time?
I have never seen these before. I think they're probably new.
Brick says fish toys are the same as D20, and they've shown they keep adding accessories to sell the base animal as long as there is interest. Huh.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely a good option for horses.
For sure.
But the only thing is like, which one do I get? It's like
I know.
if I can only get one right now, it's like which one I'm gonna get. It's like probably this brown one. This brown one, I mean, can go well with a lot of different figures. But for now, I have to decide which color. Yeah, the color is like that is the problem right now. That's the conundrum is which one do I want to get? I think this picture had all of them. So I like this one. I mean, it's more of a I like the fur on the or the hair, the molded hair on the feet, and he just looks like a more massive, a more kind of like a stallion type of size.
Yeah, I like the black ones, but same with the fur on the legs.
Yeah. And I'm not a horse connoisseur, so I don't know if this is supposed to be like a male and this is supposed to be like more of a female because it's
Yeah,
he just looks a little bit more like buffer, just a little bit
yeah.
more got some
Somebody
more meat
watching
on
right
the
now
bones.
is like, "That's a Clydesdale. That's a
Yeah,
Clydesdale." It's a
exactly.
Lipizzan.
It's like I don't know. I'm not a I'm not a what was it ex okay, I don't even know how to say it. The
Equestrian.
equestrian. There you go. But Oz says I think I'll go brown to start. Yep, you're down with brown, man.
Down with the yeah, Brick was also saying their wolf and their boars were excellent, so that's cool. It's good to know that they've got like some other
Mhm.
projects that have been successful, like good toys, good figures.
Oh man, yeah, that's what you're talking about, that Minotaur.
Yep, great figure, man. I love him.
How does and so what is he? Is he like a ogre size or what size? Or is he like a deluxe kind of?
He's probably an ogre size figure, but he's so wide and so big, and he moves surprisingly well for how large he is. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
you can
okay.
get him in some pretty cool poses for his size.
Nice, nice. Yeah, so I mean, I'm tempted by these Roman these Roman type figures from X-ray. Like that's just how you pronounce it, X-ray.
I always said X-ray, but you're probably right. It is
It's
X-ray.
X-ray.
I don't know.
I'm trying to pronounce it just how I see it. XCS ray. X-ray.
They're cool looking. I just don't know what I do with them. I feel like I don't have any like Roman looking Dio stuff, you know.
Well, I mean, you get them in the forest, you know, or even a kind of like an outdoor forest setting, or you can just build, you know, you can build yourself a coliseum. So have something like, you know, you can put them in that kind of setting.
Yeah.
Brick said, I assume it's pronounced Zezray,
Zezray.
but I don't know. I don't know either. It's like, Oz says this will finally push me into 5K pre-orders. Yeah.
Yeah.
So but 5K, that's just it's like is it like BBTS, and then they have these different companies
Yes.
that okay.
So it's like 5K is just like sort of like the retailer, and then they have all of these kind of independent third-party companies that post their stuff, usually not always, but sometimes exclusively through, you know, this website. And then if something goes wrong, you'd reach out to 5K and be like, hey, you know, this is broken or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. And again, my experience with it so far, good. I have yet to have a bad experience ordering through them.
Is this because didn't somebody in our group, either Rob or Dimitri, didn't they recently get the is this the 2-pack they got for The Last of Us?
Yep.
Nice. Now, are they actually like, or is it like, are they
No.
like not?
It's
Like
third party, and so
Alright, so
it'll
they don't have the license basically, so it's like
exactly, they don't have the license exactly, so it'll usually like, what is this one
oh,
called? All that,
all the mains, yeah. There you go.
you know, like, but how can I explain it? I feel like it has nothing to the fact that they don't own the license just means that they saved money on the license. It usually doesn't reflect on their product, because there's been a lot of really great third party product that I've
Yeah.
gotten that is just like, this is so good, you know?
He said, "I've ordered a bunch from them. Only issue was with one org. They struggle with email, but they do follow through once things clear." Yep.
Yeah.
And then also talking boutique quality. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, for the 2-pack, it's 189 for this. It's like,
What does the little girl figure have? What's the
Ellie,
character's name? Ellie. Okay.
Ellie. I mean, yeah, that's not how you spell Ellie, so it's just and same with Joel. You know, it's supposed to be Joel. So
Love it. I love it.
oh, how do I zoom in on here? It's like I was in there earlier.
Maybe you got to click on the photos gallery at the bottom to do it. Nope.
Oh, look who we got here.
Hey,
There he is.
What is up, man? Toyetics.
hey, sorry, I'm running late.
Nah, you good, man? You good? We still got a whole lot of time left, man.
Yeah.
We're just checking. Who was this? You, Rob, or was it Dimitri that had this 2-pack?
I just got it in the mail this week.
Oh, nice.
It was on sale for 4th of July.
Nice.
Through 5K? Like it was on sale through 5K?
Yeah, that's where I got it on sale. I don't think it's on sale anymore, but
No,
it
you're
was
showing
on sale on 4th of July.
It's showing 189, so you got it for cheaper than that?
Yeah, 160.
No, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, it was really great. And it's fantastic. You guys don't have it, right?
No. I mean, I saw it in the chat. I was like, oh yeah, I keep forgetting about those because I keep wanting to kind of dip my toes into 5K, but it's like, no, it's like I'm fine right now. But same with Haya, same with the Haya toy. Like I want to get a Rambo, probably Rambo 3, but then the hands thing that kind of warded me off a little bit. But I'm still, I still kind of want to get a Rambo.
Of those figures, I prefer the Dread to
the Rambo.
Yeah. I do like I like Rambo. The First Blood one is better than the Rambo 2 one. Because I just had some issues with its hands. Like the hands were almost impossible to switch out. And then at one point they actually pulled the peg out of the arm.
Oh man!
So I had to like put that back in. Yeah, and I was so nervous and like, angry. But yeah, I mean, those are pretty good. These are amazing. Wholeheartedly recommend these Last of Us figures. They are. I don't know when the release date was on them, but they would be in my top 5 or whatever for like figure of the year.
So it was this year they got released, or was it?
I'm not sure, because they were like it was one of those things where they, it was like a 3-year pre-order. I remember.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure when they came out. If it was like end of last year or beginning of this year. They're fantastic though. They do run small, like they're smaller than a Mezco. So that's
okay.
One of the things. I would say they're about the size of like SH Figure Arts.
Okay.
Okay.
But the detail on them is fantastic. Soft goods are great. I had absolutely no problems switching out hands or anything like that, like I've had with Haya. And the articulation is phenomenal on them. And if you like those games,
yeah,
like the accessories are insane. Like they come with a pair of the broken scissors, and then like the little bomb thing with the scissor. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
From the game.
Let me pull it back up here. It's
like every little thing you could ask for from that game.
Because it's like the tin can with the this one here, right? Yeah,
the tin can. Yeah, that you have to like put together and stuff in the game. Because you got to make your own bombs and stuff. Yeah, and it comes with all of the pieces to make the tin can. With the broken scissors and all kinds of stuff.
That's awesome.
The brick, it's so great.
Pipe,
yeah,
the pipe in there.
Yeah,
I don't know why that brick is so cool.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, I mean, you use it all the time too. I mean, you have to like use it to kind of distract the
walker or the clickers, yeah,
the clickers, or even just a human enemy and stuff. So
yeah,
but yeah, that's really nice.
I've only dipped my toes a little bit into third-party toys. This, and I don't know if we're counting Higher or not, but
I'd count it. Yeah,
I got the Bond that came out, the James Bond.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And it's good, but this is the best one I have. These are the best ones I have.
And I've seen a lot of people do shots with this. I mean, especially with the Dio that's out there. The little
the Kylab.
Yeah.
And
just I mean, very, very nice looking figures.
I mean, if you like that game, it's like a no-brainer, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I love playing it, and it's just like whenever I see these, like, and the only thing that's would top this for me would be like a Nathan Drake figure. So it's like I'm sure there's something. I'm sure maybe one's already been made somewhere out there. They had to have been, but
next week, Blathan Drake on 5K Toys.
We were checking this out.
Those horses look awesome.
You think about getting one?
Yeah, of course. I have the wolf that they put out, and it's great.
The armored one or the bear one?
The armored one.
Nice.
Yeah, it's terrific.
Yeah, I just don't know which one I'm gonna get though. That's the problem. I was telling Chris, I'm like, I'm thinking about doing the brown A, do that version first, and then maybe eventually build up my steed, my horse stable.
Yeah, I have one. Go ahead.
No, I only have one right now. It's just Boreas, so from Mythic Legion. So I need some more horses.
Yeah, I don't have the brown horse. Is that Balius? Was that his name?
Oh, the brown one. Was that that's Attila's horse, right?
Yeah.
Was it? So that's the other one I want to get. But yeah, and he gets kind of expensive now after the aftermarket.
I don't think the brown horse was named. I think the only named horse is Boreas. I could be wrong. Boreas is the what's his name's horse? Dubon.
Dubon, yeah.
Oh yeah. I have some of the evil horses. But
like Headless Horseman's horse?
Well, I have the Headless Horseman horse. I have the crap, I forget what it's called. Well, I have the vampire horse, and I have the fire horse. What's the
you know what? The horsemen horses were named too, like Plagueis,
yeah,
and
yeah.
Oh, it is Balius. Yeah, Balius.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Arether's horse. Okay. No, that's not Arether's horse.
Aethon? Yeah, I have Aethon.
Nice.
Yeah. It was wild. We were at Zolocon. I didn't get them then, but they had the 2-packs, the Arethyr Aethon 2-packs at Zolocon this past year in February.
Nice.
And they went fast, but it was just crazy that they had. That's the best part about seeing the horsemen in person.
Yeah.
It's just little surprises like that.
Oh yeah, definitely. When I was in Joe Fest, I was like, oh wow, I can't believe that. I mean, yeah, they had all the stuff that they had there, and it's like, yeah, eventually, I'm glad I was able to get the 2-pack for Bassett and Anubis, just because they were gone. I think by the second day they were gone. They're of the Figure Obscura, so I was like, yeah, I jumped on that when I did. Man, we started off early, kind of showing off what we got, but did you have your king, right?
Yeah, I got.
We all need to just do a quick,
He's right here. Yeah.
Oh, Chris, man, you already broke it?
I was switching heads out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's awesome. Let me ask, what's your favorite Conan of the 3? Conqueror?
I think this one.
Really?
This one might be tops for me, because again, I only have 2. I don't have 3, so I only have,
you've got the original. You don't have the second one. Yeah.
No, this is the second one. So.
Oh, okay.
And then the king. So I would say the king at this point, just because I like the idea of Conan being king. And then I compare him up with one of, I guess, maybe Lord Bashuti, and then make my own little Palatides. His in the story, I can't remember. Was it the Hour of the Dragon or the Red Dragon? I can't remember that story, but it's basically it's one of the stories where he's a king, and he gets overthrown, and he has to get his crown. He has to get his crown back. But Palatide's like his right hand general, guy, and he's like I remember McFarlane when they were making those Conan figures for, I was like, was it the early or late 2000 or like late?
Oh, those were NECA, weren't they? I think they were NECA, weren't they?
No, they were McFarlane. He made them on there. So
he made like a couple of them,
but they were statues.
They were static. Yeah. Maybe a little bit of articulation,
but they were cool. And I remember seeing, and I'd known about Conan, but I never really had gotten into it. But then when I saw those figures, like, oh my gosh, like, who's that guy? And then you read about it, and it's just like, oh, okay, it's from this story. And let me pull it up here real quick, and you're just like, oh, okay, that's like that. Looks cool. Like, yeah, Palantide. So, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's like, it's a Roman, like that's what he looks like, and where that's like the interpretation that he is in the story. Like, oh, that's cool.
April 2005 release date.
Wow, man. I was like, man, I think I just started working where I'm still working now. So it's like, that's crazy. And I was getting out of figures too. I was really not getting into figures at the time. I think I only had Palatides. I had this King Conan where he's on the, of course he's on the throne, looking bored because he can't, he wants to go cleave somebody in half, and he can't.
That's exactly the reason I think Conqueror is my favorite of the 3 Conan, because with this King Conan, I love it. I love the sculpt and all that stuff. But every time I go to shoot him, I feel like it's him wanting to go back to the adventurer days. You know what I'm saying? And so a shot I did the other day with him kind of looking at the crown, like I think about that stuff, and I just wanted to, I don't know. I just think the Conqueror lends itself more to that adventure stuff.
Yeah, and that's what I love about being able to kind of do some pop and swap with it, like we were talking about earlier. It's like, okay, well, I can do like a little. He's like a hired gun, but of course, he's got to have some armor, just because he's not going to go in there if he's working as a mercenary or for a king or something like that. It's like you gotta wear you gotta be protected somehow. You can't just go out there, even though Conan really doesn't need it, but it's just like that's that would probably be like, the will of the king. Like, no, you got to wear my shield. You have to wear my, emblem and stuff like that. But
yeah,
really great.
The Conqueror figure's pretty great just because it's very versatile.
Mhm.
Like, you've got all those different looks. It's got the helmet, and you can take his shirt off and like make him look like the original figure, basically.
Yeah.
Which I like a lot. This one is pretty great. I do love that armor, and the sword is that's the big thing that I love.
Yeah, it's finally a big sword, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I feel like none of them have done a big sword.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder if they're ever going to do it, and I'm sure I've seen so many customs out there for the Atlantean sword. So it's like, I mean, it's like eventually, somebody has to make that,
Oh yeah,
that you don't have to paint or anything. Because a lot of the ones I see on like on Etsy or eBay, they're unpainted. So if you want them to be painted, then you have to pay a little bit extra for it. So that's but still, I mean, this is a sword that a king would have, I guess, even though he really doesn't use it. I mean, because he sit on a throne, but I mean, the idea, like, if he does need to, he has something he can go into a fight with, and he's got the little hammer too. He's got the Thor like hammer, so I thought that was really cool.
I like that, and again, like it's cool, even though one could argue Mezco suckered me into buying Conan 3 times. I feel like with the Barbarian pack and with all of the accessories, it's like I'm glad I have 3 copies because it's so you can switch out so many things. Like, we have so many accessories for him now,
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's why we did, because I got the Barbarian pack from Seb, and I kind of messed around with that with the put in just pop in the head and put it on this Conan and have like a little bit of a face off with King Conan. So
it's cool to have the blood that I love that accessory pack. It's got those blood effects in it and stuff.
Yep.
I love how it sits on the axe, like you can hang it on the axe, to make it.
I haven't tried that yet.
That axe is great too because it's huge.
Big axe.
Yeah.
Speaking of sales, we were talking about sales earlier. Did you guys find anything good for Prime Day? Any good figures that were?
I picked up the I don't know how you say it. Is it X-Ray Studios?
We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, the bull. I got the orange bull today.
Oh, okay.
The Minotaur. Yeah,
the Minotaur.
Yeah.
Would recommend, man. I really like it. You'll be happy with it for sure.
It was like $65 or something. Like it was
great.
Yeah. So.
Oh wow, you can buy them on Amazon. That X-Ray, whatever they're called, or
Mystery.
One of the Roman soldiers is on there too, but he's not on sale.
The Mystery of X-Ray. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know how to say it either. Oh, we lost it.
Oh, we lost Chris now.
I got the charger. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. The I didn't get anything. I haven't looked at anything yet on Prime for Prime Day. Even though I am upset because I did look for something non-toy related, because I'm gonna go out of town. I'm flying out Friday, me and the wife, to Florida, and I was gonna, even though I have TSA pre-check, I was gonna get like a because you still have to take your belt off and stuff. It's like I don't want to be messing with that, so I was gonna get like a TSA approved belt. And I was like, okay, well, and then I also want to get another tabletop mount for one of my lights. It's got like the I have one already. I want to get a second one where it's kind of like it's got like a bendable arm, so you can kind of like move. I can put a light and kind of just move it in different spots and not having to rely on a tripod. So I had all that in my cart, and then I was going to go ahead and order it. I saw, okay, yeah, it'll get here tomorrow if I order within 10 hours. So I go check on it later, and all of a sudden now it's saying it won't get here till Friday, but I'm actually going to be gone. I'm like, what? And then my wife's like, well, it's Prime Day, so they're probably getting an influx of orders, and they, it got pushed out. I was like, oh man, I should order right then and there, and it came in yesterday. But it's like, wow.
Yeah, my Minotaur hadn't. I ordered it this morning. It still hasn't charged yet, so I'm sure they haven't shipped it out, even though it said like 1 day shipping or whatever it is. Yeah,
that's usually the case.
Yeah.
And then my beachhead, I got the notice from Hasbro that he got charged, so he's on his way. Hopefully, I think he's coming. He should be in Thursday, so I won't have to worry about him sitting out in the sun all week while I'm gone. So hopefully,
yeah,
because
that's what I'm definitely been waiting on, is the retro beachhead.
I've just been asked retro.
What?
That's what I was gonna ask. It's a retro version of Beachhead.
Yeah, it's the retro one.
Got you. That first one was really hard to find at one point during COVID, I remember.
Yeah, and I never went back and kind of try to get it. It's like I figured they're gonna do a retro version. That's gonna be the version I want to get anyways. So yeah, thankfully I waited, and yeah, he's on his way.
He was a nightmare to get. Absolute nightmare.
The Cobra Island one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's got that beret and looks kind of stupid anyway.
Yeah, that's why I was like, it's like,
really funny.
I mean, yeah, he's already wearing like the headpiece or the little
it doesn't make sense that they would give him a beret.
Yeah. Now again, I'm not
this new retro one's awesome though.
Yes, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I
can't wait. I got Torch and I got Doc in the mail today.
Oh, okay, nice.
I haven't got to open them yet though.
I did get Jinx. So I was playing with her a little bit.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, Doc haven't heard anything yet on Doc, but yeah, Beachhead, that's definitely gonna be can't wait for him to show up. He's always been kind of like one of my favorites. But I think I say that about every Joe. Every Joe that comes like, oh, he's one of my favorites. He's one of my favorites. But it's just like they're so cool, man. It's like you can't, I mean, you can't deny it. And then we have SDCC coming up. So I think it's gonna be next weekend, right? The 20 or the weekend after, the 26th.
Have you guys heard any rumors about the SEC, the Cobra Commander? Like
I just saw that
about a lottery or something, and
oh no, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, I don't know. There was something weird. Everything's vague. Like
yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be like other years where you could just order it online or not.
Yeah.
Well, I think the snake. I think he's gonna be available afterwards. It just like I think.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah, I think they're. Yeah, I think for at the actual show is gonna maybe a lottery or something to get in. And then and then afterwards, yeah, you can order, you can order on Hasbro Pulse or whatever. So, and then because they did the same thing with Chuckles. Chuckles was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive for the day to get, and then
I see. He was next day again.
Yeah, or it was like the next week or two or something like that, or actually like a month later. I think you could order Chuckles through Hasbro Pulse. So, yeah, luckily, I mean, and it was a weird kind of thing too. It was like. For the Chuckles, I think you had to get like some code, and then you could, you got the code at Comic-Con, and then that's what allowed you to go to this site to actually order it. I remember people were selling that code on eBay to kind of like $50 or $100, man. It's just like, what the heck? It's like, yeah. I mean, I can only imagine trying to go to a con that big. I probably would have like a panic attack or have some sort of anxiety just with the massive people that would be there. I kind of had that with Joe Fest, but I mean, it's still a big, decent show. Same with PowerCon, but none of that probably compares to SDCC.
I haven't been since 2012. I think was the last time I went, and it was insane.
Yeah. So. I was saying 25th to the 28th. So yeah, and that's nice because I'll be back, so I can I won't be on my vacation, kind of distracted by that. I can actually just relax on the beach. Don't have to check my phone, going, what's being released? I can wait till I get back.
Yeah,
and enjoy enjoy all the fun.
No Chewing's here. What's up, No Chewing?
What's up, man? Chewy.
Hey, Chewy.
Chewy's in the house. Yep, man. So do we want to bring up our feature photographer for the week? Go through some of his photos.
Let's get into it.
Let's do it. So this week, our feature photographer is Diggs_Figs. His name's Ryan. He has on his profile Ryan, but yeah, Diggs Figs, really, really great photographer. If you want to be featured on our show and as our feature photographer on our Instagram page, just put in the hashtag, hashtag Geeked Out Click, and then tag us in your photos, and then you may be selected and get to showcase all the talented work that people do out there. And so yeah, Diggs_Figs. Let's look at this shot of the Sabretooth. So that's the Marvel Legends, and I mean it absolutely pops.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, really soft lighting. Good scene setup.
I like the trees in the background. Again, just very, very moody, very atmospheric. It's like, is this a more recent Sabretooth, or is it kind of one that was?
Yeah, didn't it just come out?
I thought so too.
Because I think the older one is like smaller than this. It came out in a 2-pack, right?
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Brick says, "Are you ready for Chewy? Are you ready for SDCC?" And see, Brick, man, you're in California, dude. And same with Dimitri. It's like, man, I envy those guys. That's such an easy type of.
Yeah.
If you want to make the trip, you can make the trip.
Yeah.
But I think Brick is in Northern Cal, but I think I believe so. Don't quote me on that, Brick. But yeah, it's kind of like us in Texas. I mean, it's such a big state. Same with Florida. I mean, I told Chris, like, hey, man, I'm going to be in Florida. It's like, oh, where? Miami. Okay, that's not anywhere close to where I'm at.
8 hours away. From 8 hours.
Like, that's like, that's on the other side, man. It's like, you got to pack a lunch in order to come see me. Like, okay. Oh, man, great shot here. This is fun. This is, I mean, again, it's getting me hyped up for the film. I mean, I think the last movie I went to go see in theaters was The Iron Claw. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to see this when it comes out. That's in a few weeks, right?
Real soon.
26th.
Yeah. I think it's the week of Comic-Con.
Comic-Con, yeah.
Yeah,
that's kind of.
It's like going to come out, and then I think Marvel has the big panel that night. Like.
So it could be some nice little, dual marketing type deal. Have the
movie.
Yeah,
I definitely think so. I definitely think so.
Oh, that's a nice shot. This is another Marvel Legend, Spidey. Oh, some BTS.
Yeah, that's a terrific shot.
Is that a screen or a backdrop? I think it's.
I don't know.
I think it's a digital. I think it's a digital backdrop. I think.
Good. Diggs is here. He'll give us comment.
Yeah. Let us know, Diggs. What do you? Oh, I like.
What a transition!
That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I think it is a monitor. Yeah, I can see I saw the windows and stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's really neat. Just the way that comes across. It almost looks like a glass panel or something, just like
But yeah, really getting the feel, the nighttime feel for it.
Yeah, that lighting's really great.
Oh, and that's our banner to showcase, this wonderful talented artist, Diggs Figs. So again, yeah, just tag, use the hashtag #GeekedOutClick and then tag us in your photos and you can be selected. Oh man, Daredevil.
There's really good storytelling in this one.
Yep.
Like the tension's really, really great.
I like that depth of field too. It's always nice to kind of have that with the villain in the background, especially like Kingpin in this case.
Yeah, like just enough kind of information on his face to kind of see who it is, like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm trying to think to see, is it? I think it's just part of a collab. So. Really great shot. Oh, it's
yeah, it's really good. That's really good.
Funny. That's a funny one.
What's that female thing?
I had no idea. Does it have? I don't think it has it in the hashtags. That's got to be a Marvel Legend Venom, and then that's the Mesco. Who's the green guy again? Who's the?
Is that Vaporoni?
Well, it's Vapor with the Vaporoni head.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know these Ronies or anything like that, man. It's like I just. I mean, is it based on a comic character or what's this? It's just
no.
all kind
of.
Actually, he's just an original character, yeah.
Yeah, they way back when they came out with this line called the Hoods, and so I don't know, that was like in the 2000s, and then the only Hoods character they've remade is Vapor from the Hoods.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a fun shot.
Yeah, great stuff. Diggs, if you're still in the chat, he let us know. Ramaki X Cal 112 female is the.
Oh, nice. It's so hard to find good female figures.
Yep.
Yeah. And we were talking about that earlier with the brutal realm figures and how there was like a vote as far as like make sure they had some female bucks out there, because it's like it's always you gotta have some female characters out there, gotta show a little diversity. Is this this is him, right? This is the guy. This is the main guy.
Gomez.
Yes. Yeah.
Which one is this?
I relate to this so hard, bro. This is Florida right now.
It's Texas as well too, man. It's like, and it sucks because my upstairs just cannot cool down like enough, and so it's just the AC's constantly running. It's like I can see the temperature climbing up on there, and I have literally a fan, blowing just kind of keep the room kind of cool down a little bit. Don't I mean, because I have it set for like the AC for like 72, and it's like I could just see it climb. And right now, before I came down, it was like showing 76 up there. So I'm like, oh my gosh. And what sucks is I can't. That's where I shoot. That's where I do. That's where I work and stuff. I just I do everything in that or down here in this office. I kind of go back and forth. But if I do photography, it's upstairs, and it's like I like to use my little Ulanzi fogger and stuff, or atmosphere aerosol. It's like with that AC going and that fan just blowing, it's just like it's like
yeah.
I had to like a lot of times I had to turn everything off, but then I'm just sitting there just sweating, just like like no AC, no air, but I gotta get this shot off.
Yeah, our HVAC went out a few weeks ago, and it was awful.
Yeah,
so awful because it was 90 something here.
Yeah, it's never fun when that
brutal
happens.
That week. Yeah.
Dick says he's in Arizona, so yeah. I mean, the whole this whole southern part. I mean, New Mexico, Arizona, Texas, Florida. Yeah, it's a nightmare. I can only imagine. Yeah, Rob. Like if you lost your AC, it's like, gosh, man, there's no way.
Just terrible, absolutely terrible. Yeah, we were doing like weird things with fans to try to get cold air from the outside. And at night, try to save it during the day. It was nuts.
I like the painting in the background. That's a cute little touch. I don't know if that was just something custom made or if it comes from somewhere, but yeah, that's nice. I dig
the window on this Dio looks realistic too.
Yeah.
When I was looking through his shots, I think my favorite ones are the interior domestic spaces, like this one, the one with Vapor when he's like looking at the toys and whatnot. I just love that setup. Like it's so cool.
I think that's the shot that we're going to use for the actual for the collab shot with them, because that was very, very the one with him. Yeah, looking at his shelf and everything. That's a very nice shot.
Is that the NECA Kratos?
I think so. I'm trying to think. Actually, I can't tell from here. The joints actually don't. Maybe it is NECA. I know there's some Savage Crucible though. I mean, making those characters, making those figures pop.
John, thank you again for that Savage Crucible figure.
Don't worry about it, man.
Dude, it is so awesome. I love that figure so much.
I'm glad you like it. Again, I always try and take care of the fam when I go out to the when I'm out at the shows and stuff. So I saw them there. They were pretty they're cool people too. At their table and stuff. So
I love the articulation on the thing. It's really cool.
Yeah, Chris, he likes it, but it's just they're just skinny.
Oh sure.
Like they're just like
I love it because my buddy John got it for me, but there is something weird about their proportions. They're just very narrow.
I mean, they're humanoid lizard people.
Yeah, they're lizards though. Yeah,
but even their humans look like that. Like that's the thing. If just their lizards and the merfolk people look like that, I'd be like, cool, I get it. Their anatomy's different. But when the Conan looking one came out and he was that skinny and narrow, I was like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I get that.
TMNT Tune accessory set, nice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
And then he said Kratos is a Diamond Select figure. Okay.
Huh.
And Brick said that's a great mix of figs. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I didn't even know they'd made one of those. I have the NECA one, but he's not very posable.
Yeah. Diamond's pretty good. Diamond's pretty. I have only figures I have from Diamond is the he wrote Ghostbusters, the four of them when they came out a couple years ago. So apparently that's pretty hard to find.
The ones that are like $500 a piece.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was like, holy crap! I was like, are they really that expensive? It's like,
Yeah.
Dang. And I just got them like in a tub somewhere, just like. I haven't like I need to take them out and shoot them more, just because I've been kind of in a Ghostbuster mood, but I just haven't. I just don't want to have to go dig around in one of my bins for them. But yeah, apparently I looked them up the other day, and yeah, they're pretty expensive. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, you got to shoot those before the Mondo ones come out.
Yeah. Oh, it's a nice shot. Bison,
really
Chun-Li.
Cool.
Super clean, awesome background, fun colors.
And again, you know, just like the little debris here, a little egg crate there, you know, some big crates. Yeah, always nice to see kind of like the scene kind of being filled out, filling up the frame.
His action's always really well filmed.
Yeah. Again, just that's great pose on Chun-Li, and then the little flying pose with Bison. And again, man, Jada Toys, man, they're just killing these figures, especially at the price point that they have. It's like, psh, you can't beat it. I mean, Storm Collectibles, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a little bit better in quality, but I mean, it's not that big of a jump, drop off for to go with Jada.
I'm excited to see what they do next.
Yeah.
What comes out after this? Are they doing Mortal Kombat? Did I hear that?
I don't know. I mean, but I wouldn't be surprised if because Storm said they were getting out of Mortal Kombat, right? Or
McFarlane lost Mortal Kombat, right?
Oh, was it McFarlane that lost him?
McFarlane had.
Well, I know Storm lost him. Yeah, Storm lost him too.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh. Let's see here. Oh, it's a nice shot of Cable. I wonder if it was the yes, I remember I saw this collab, being kind of thrown around the blue. That's always a fun shot when you can kind of do the kind of play with the colors like that.
Yeah, the singular color. Oh, yeah, he's got two here.
Cal confirmed. Yes, they're doing Mortal Kombat.
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Sweet. I mean, again, for the price point, it's like, oh man, I don't know if I can get into another franchise. I mean, Street Fighter is always going to be my favorite over Mortal Kombat, but I still love Mortal Kombat too. But it just,
Where's the Tekken love, bro? When is
I'm the Tekken guy. Yeah, I love Tekken.
Tekken? Oh man.
I want a Yoshimitsu.
Yeah. And a big bear.
I never got into Tekken.
Tekken's fun.
Yeah, that was my college game. Everybody was playing Tekken.
Okay.
Rooms and shit.
Do you have King? Didn't Storm come out with a King figure?
I think I don't have it, but yeah.
Yeah.
I think they did, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, switching it up. That's fun.
Yeah. These are, what is this? Which kind of figures are these? I was about to say Lego, but these aren't Legos, but they're. Does it say in here?
I forget what these are called.
But
it's funny. It's funny. Like I've noticed 80% of the time, people that we kind of feature on here, usually they'll hashtag the figures in their hashtag. Yeah. I'm going through digs. I'm like, I don't see it. I don't see it.
Yeah.
It makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keeping it secret, but I like this. This was, I mean, amongst all the, with the collab and everything, and then seeing all the different, Daredevil fight scenes, and then you have which is classic figures and stuff like that, and some different variations of him. But then you have these, but it makes it work so well. I mean, it's a cute unpick, and it's just I mean, because it's just really great and fun. And I wonder, I mean, so. I mean, obviously, these are what, maybe 3 inches, maybe?
Probably 3 inches.
Yeah, I think they're 3 inch figures.
And it's cool that he's got like a Dio kind of skilled, for that too. That's what's kind of fun.
It's funny too, like not throwing shade at anybody else, but just through lighting and the scene and all that stuff, even though these aren't anatomically correct figures, I feel like a lot of it looks so much more real than some of the other photos, in the lot,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Again, just, I mean, just looking at it, it's like, that's definitely, again, you're not using classic kind of traditional, 6-inch, 7-inch figures, but you're able to kind of make with the right lighting and the scenery, setting up, accessories, stuff like that. You really paint across like it's a very cinematic. It really comes off very, very lifelike. And again, that what you can do with lighting and camera position, composition. I mean, it can go a long way. It can take like again figures that you would never think that it's like that's kind of weird, and just completely just having an outstanding shot. I mean, those are just like yeah. I love it. The turtles, man, you can't go wrong with the turtles.
Kick flip over the Mezit.
You guys didn't get any Mezits, right, with your Conan?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna bring you one, John, when we go to. I'm gonna bring him up to Jersey.
Just give me a handful of them. Just like here's some cockroaches.
That's like for real. Like I think that is so messed up that their whole thing is Mezco Mondays, and like people that are purchasing stuff now can't even participate because they're not doing it. And especially because like at least if you sold them on the website, I could understand like, okay, they're not giving them away for free. They want us to buy them. I get it. But it's like you don't have any access to it,
Yeah, you have to get them on eBay.
That's silly. That is so silly.
It's just money that they're not making.
Right?
Yeah.
So, did you got your Mezco? Did you win something from Mezco, right, Rob? You got something?
Oh yeah, I got the Red Eye Gomez. The
Red Eye Gomez.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Are you keeping them or are you selling them off?
I think I'm gonna keep it. I don't know. I'm still waiting.
Do you have the other one?
I do not.
Okay.
That's the thing. Yeah, I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have those. So I didn't get the one with the mech. So I don't. In fact, this is my first Gomez. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, keep your first Gomez, man.
Yeah, I know. He's just going for so much money.
That's what I say. Yeah, he's a very highly sought after one, right? That one. Yeah.
My only thing is I don't have anything that I want to trade for him. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
The only other thing I would want would probably be Death Dealer, and the only one I know that has one is you, Chris.
Do you have a Dick Tracy 2-pack? No, me and Diggs.
I mean, yeah, I think Diggs already called it. So, all right. I do have one coming on the way, but very excited about that Dick Tracy 2-pack.
Oh yeah, I mean, I got mine again. I got it through BBTS, so I'll probably be late to the party. But yeah, hopefully he'll charge her soon and be on his way. But and then Chris, with speaking of turtles on here, I mean, man, the Casey Jones. It's like you still heartbroken about that?
Are you still on the wait list?
I am on the wait list, but I was immediately on the wait list. I was like, maybe within a minute on the wait list, and so I think there's a very good chance it'll convert over. But I still hate that, like, not knowing, about it.
Oh, absolutely.
I start getting paranoid. I'm like, well, let me pre-order it on BBTS, and then I spend $20 that I, like, you know what I mean, for paying for the deposit,
Yeah.
Diggs says, I understand for the Red Eye Gomez. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, just sit on him until something that comes out, that you're interested in, and then just be like, all right, I won't buy it, and then just trade it,
Yeah. Man, it's interesting. I wonder how he did the. I'm always curious on how when you see like these in-air picks and stuff, and like how they do. I mean, for the figure, it's one thing, but like for the skateboard, like I wonder how he got the. Got it up there. I mean, I would have done like a a wire or something, or with some sticky tack behind there, and gone in and done some sort of like AI removal and stuff like that. But yeah, it's always cool to kind of see these type of dynamic poses and kind of in the air type of action.
For sure, yeah, it's like super dynamic. I like how it's like midair. It implies that movement. Cal was saying Game Dimensions are making 6-inch Tekken action figures. Jin, Kazuya, Hihachi, and King.
Oh, nice. So, nice.
Ask and you shall receive.
But I got my Origins Casey Jones. I'm happy with just having that.
Hey,
I mean, Mezco, I mean, that's a slippery slope, man. It's a very expensive slippery slope. So,
well, I had the turtle, so I had to get Casey.
Yeah, it's like again. these turtles look amazing. Yeah, if I was gonna get any, and of course you see them from different variations with NECA and Super 7, Mattel, and then and even Playmates like the the retros and stuff like that. But then I see these like, oh man, these pop so well. And then the cartoon versions, those I was definitely, if I was gonna pull the trigger, it was probably would have been on those. But Casey again, I was like, I knew Conan. I mean, some stuff was gonna start, pre-orders were gonna start dropping. I was like, I had to pass. It's like I haven't gotten anything TMNT so far. It's like I can pass.
Who knows? I don't even know when Casey's gonna ship.
Yeah,
like they've already charged for him, but yeah, I don't know what the turnaround time's going to be on with Mezco.
It'll probably be another year. This is the shot that when I was going through it, just like you, Chris, this was like my favorite outfit. It's like it's like perfect, man. It's like it actually reminds me of Toy Mirth. It reminds me of a shot that Toy Mirth would do, because again, the accessories, the atmosphere, the cuteness factor. That's again just having this IKEA like shelf in all the different accessories. It's like, man, it's like accessories I didn't even think they made. Like, I mean, like these mini the turtle van and the turtle blimp and everything, just in scaled down versions, like little minis. It's like, it's awesome.
I love action shots. I love cleaving and all that stuff, right? But when somebody takes like a nice, thoughtful shot with like thoughtful lighting, like that's very cool. I love that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, lighting, the pose, the setup, the idea of him kind of, looking at his action figure collection. It's so relatable, and I think the way he set up the scene is also like perfect. Like you said, I think this is a 10 out of 10 perfect shot.
Yeah. I mean, and the thing is, we've all done this though. We can all admit we've all kind of we've gone, looked at ourselves, kind of like, dang, and kind of just had to kind of smile a little bit. Like,
I was doing it right before I came on here.
And then Diggs actually says, "Yep, definitely inspired by Toy Mirth." Yeah, I mean,
nice.
Yeah, I see that. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's it's definitely right. The same, and that's because Anthony Toy Mirth, he does, he's an amazing photographer and does amazing, fun shots. And if anybody ever, compare me to him, I'm like, oh gosh, that's such a huge compliment. That's like I can die now. This is a cool shot here. I can't remember who this guy is here. I can't. I mean, that's Bison, of course, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those are,
what's it?
I have this guy. I forget what they're called.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
Is it in the hashtags? No.
Hey man,
Plunderlings. They're Plunderlings.
Plunderlings. There you go. Yeah. There you go.
Plunderlings. I was like,
what? The skeleton dude, isn't it?
Yeah.
Plunder long, plunder strong.
But yeah,
he's the best one. This bone guy.
I like the Mohawk dude too, the orange one. I think he's fun too.
Oh, I've seen that one. Yeah,
I think this one's called Zombone, maybe.
That sounds right.
Zombone.
Yeah. But he has like a skull mask that you can take off of his head. It's really fun.
Nice. Oh, it's nice.
Yeah, this is a good shot.
Very cool.
Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah. Either you guys get that figure, the NECA one that came back out? They just re-released it.
I saw it at Walmart yesterday.
He's like a statue though, so I don't know, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kinda...
how often are you going to need to put Hannibal Lecter in the Spider-Man pose? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's very true. But one pose is a little like,
that's fair.
It's a little much. You can only do this scene,
pretty much, yeah. Or him just kind of like, and the little restraints and stuff like that. So
this is an absolutely terrific shot, though.
Yeah, very moody, dark atmosphere. I like the caption. He's saying, "Seeing tons of really awesome 4th of July shots today. I totally spaced on doing one, but at least this still has red, white, and blue in it." Yeah. I mean, you gotta pivot, and that I'm bad about that too. It's like I'll forget like the last minute, like, oh, it's Christmas, oh, it's Thanksgiving, oh, it's 4th of July. It's like, dang, I didn't get any kind of.
Like, is that the zombie? Is that the Zombie Cop?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, the Patriot Studios one. Yeah.
Yep.
You know what always gets me? January, February, March, April 26th. April 26th. Every April 26th, and everybody's posting their LV 426 alien shots.
Yeah.
I forgot. That's
Yep. The only I know Motu Day, and I can't remember it now. I can't remember, but there is a Motu Day. We already passed it, but I always make sure I have that on my actual phone calendar, so to remind me or to kind of give me a heads up, so I can do my. It's like Motu. It's like I gotta remember to do something for Motu Day. I can't forget that. But everything else, yeah, I completely forget, or I just like Diggs, I just space out, and yeah, I like 4th of July. I don't think I did anything. I think I posted some random, just a regular pic, or maybe not post anything at all. It's like almost for me, like I don't want to post anything that's not, going on with what's the holiday or whatever, because it's gonna be like,
what are you doing, bro?
I did Star Wars Day this year.
I feel like Star Wars is good. I feel like Joe's, or I feel like Homelander shots. Those are like 4th of July,
Yeah. Superman, you can
Superman,
Yeah.
And it's just like, but again, I just forgot. It's like, man. But again, this is like a nice kind of cool little, like, yeah. I mean, there's some white, there's some red, and there's some blue. I mean, what's wrong? It's a nice shot of Daredevil.
His Daredevil stuff is always really great.
The shadows too, like again, like we were talking about this last episode, like sometimes people are kind of afraid to, kind of show some of the shadows, but like the shadow shapes around the eye sockets and around the face, I think you really nailed it.
Yeah. Nice depth here, with the window kind of just kind of blurred out in the background. So that's a nice little effect. Oh, let's see here. Oh, it's just the collab banner or promo. That's a fun shot.
Oh yeah. Is this the new one that came out? It is, right?
That's the newer one because he's got the blue instead of the dark.
Yeah.
Got the little godlight there. Yeah,
I love when they have those real crazy faces on the Marvel Legends. Like I feel like that's why. What was his name? Hood. Everybody
the
has.
Hood. Yeah.
Hood, yeah. That's why he was so popular. I feel like because he had that really unique face.
Everybody could use him for a victim.
Yep. Because I would see him in all these photos, like what character is this? I see him every time, like in or even with the head swap and him, on a different kind of body, but still it's like the same kind of. It's like, who is this person? Finally, I figured it out. It's like, oh, it's okay. And it was like, so I mean, some random. I guess again, I'm not in tune with the lore or anything with him in Marvel Comics, but I just like it because it's good. Yeah. He's in slacks and a jacket, and he's got that kind of screaming face.
My buddy Michael Mansell posted one the other day where he was actually using it as the Hood, and I was like, "Oh, this is the first time I've seen this in a while."
Yeah, revolutionary.
Yeah.
Using it as the actual Hood.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I see what you did there.
Oh man, and actually, I think this won Mezco Mondays.
Nice.
Diggs, because I think I saw this. Like, oh man, it's like when Mondays. Oh yeah, definitely. Because when Mondays come around, I would look at my feed and like, okay, that this is gonna win. And I think I want to say this won Mezco Mondays. And it's like, dude, it's like I called it. It's like I can just see like, yeah, this has to win.
What is he staring down on the left hand side? Diggs, if you're still in the chat, what is he kind of staring at there on the left down the hallway? It looks like he's like staring something down.
Maybe another Mezit.
Maybe.
But no, that's a fun shot. It's like him and the Mezit, just like. What did you win, Diggs? I can't remember what the prize was that. Because man, for some of these Mezco Mondays, you can get like what 3 figures, I think, or is it?
It's
They give you 3 options. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a crate. Okay.
Oh, okay, crate.
Yeah. They give you 3 options, and you have to pick one.
Oh man, that was stuck too. So it was like 3 of them that you really really like to. Like for me, like I'm getting into the Mezco game, so if I won, it was Jason or or another prune face or whatever, I'd be like, oh man, it's like I mean, I can't choose.
In my experience, it's usually like 1 to 2 bad ones and then like a good one. It'll be like Hawk P40,
yeah.
Quinn, and then something good.
Yep. Or like my luck would be like ones I really don't even like. The what's the goat guy?
Vex Bartholomew.
Vex. Vex. Man, Vex. He's pretty cool.
He's awesome.
Or even a Gomez or anything. I'd be like, I guess I'd be asking one y'all, and I'd be like, hey, any of these any good? Like, that one. Okay. And then
why
and
you
then
hate Rumble Society, John? Why you don't want to Rumble?
You got to get into it, man. It changes it. Changes your life.
I don't.
Sure.
I can't, man, because I don't. It just doesn't call to me. Y'all would probably be surprised when the package comes in. Saying what's this? Like, oh yeah, that's some Gomez. I didn't want it.
Look, man, just spend $250 on a Nosferatu figure, and you're gonna be so happy with him.
Nosferatu is a great figure.
Oh man, no, I can't.
I have both figures, and they were so expensive.
Did you buy the first ones secondhand?
Yes, I bought them both secondhand. Like,
oh man,
I got I got lucky with the second one. So I got the red and blue one, like the Symphony of Horror.
Symphony of Night was the second one.
Yeah, Symphony of Horror. I got that one first on eBay and paid whatever the eBay price was. I just did it on PayPal and payments, and I was like, I'm gonna get him, right? Because I had to have him, and I love that figure.
Yeah.
And I got lucky. I had a local, my local shop got one in of the original figure.
Sweet.
Not too much longer after that, yeah. And I just sold a bunch of stuff and ended up paying like $28 cash.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Dig says they still haven't reached out, but I'm gonna pick Recovery Suit Soups. The other choices were Green Goblin and the Pyramid Head.
Oh, nice.
Not bad choices. I probably would have gone with the Green Goblin out of those three, just because I don't know, the Recovery Suit Superman, it's like I'm so worried, man. That suit, I'm just like,
that's the black suit Superman.
The black suit,
yeah.
I mean, again, overall great scope and everything, but I'm just me, and as y'all know, I mean, I'm so worried about something breaking on these, $100+ figures. So it's like, I mean, that'd be like I would be devastated if like I got that recovery suit and it just tore just from like me trying to get into some sort of like actual pose where he can like lift his arms up.
Yeah. Diggs knows though, Mezco is not in a hurry to give you these prices.
Oh, I'm sure they're not.
No, it takes a long time.
Yeah, 6 months. It took me 6 months to get my
really
112 day. Yeah.
Wow.
Price. Yeah. I mean, I'm not complaining because I showed up one day and there was a free Mezco there. So
yeah, you can't. Cool. Yeah. So they don't even get any kind of like. So there's no. It just shows up. You didn't get any kind of like.
I got no notice whatsoever.
Notice.
It was just.
They'll let you know you won, and then maybe like a month after you've won, then they'll reach out to you on Instagram. At least with if you do Mezco Mondays, then they'll reach out to you, and then they'll be like, "What do you want?" And then you'll be like, "I want this," and then like 6 months later, you'll get it.
Yeah, you'll get your
like you said, no notice or anything. They'll just send
it. They messaged me on Instagram for my address, and that was the last I heard from them.
Yeah.
And then 6 months later, something showed up. Yeah. But I think everyone that won that wasn't the grand prize got that Red Eye Gomez.
Nice. Man, this is a fun shot with a Lumerian with Ace
Ventura.
Yeah. Ace Ventura. Yep. Cute, fun shot. I mean, he's got I really dig the nighttime lighting, because my nighttime lighting, especially when it's supposed to be like in a forest atmosphere like this, I always struggle with that. It's always a kind of a pain. So he's got this down. Like this feels like it's moonlight. I mean, it's like outside under the under bright moon. It's like, yeah, that's really, really nailed it.
I always overuse blue. If I'm doing that stuff.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Dick says, I think the Green Goblin looks super like an 80s roping instructor, and I passed on the Spidey. Yeah. Yeah, more likely I would probably just, again, if it was one of those choices, I mean, that's just what I would, just because it seems like the Goblin suit seems like a little bit more, like I won't tear it as much or kind of worry about it. Now, if it was the classic Superman, oh man, that would be automatic.
That figure is awesome.
It's like, that's the one I'm going to get.
Yeah.
Zilla said
he's on Amazon for a minute.
He's on Amazon.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he's 126 on there, something like that.
Yeah, I think 125, 126. Yeah.
That's pretty much retail.
Yeah. He was cheap at Christmas last year.
Yep.
Like got down to like 89 or something.
Yep.
That's when I picked him up.
Oh my gosh. Ah, see, that's when I should have jumped on it.
Yeah.
Ooh, man, look at this shot.
That's fantastic. You can't beat a good dinosaur shot.
I mean, it's scale and everything.
That Dio is sick.
Yeah.
I mean, the pieces, but then that's just crumpled up.
Oh,
yeah, just packing paper.
Packing paper, yeah.
Wow, I thought that was part of the Dio. That was a great idea. I got to do that.
I've started doing that recently. Yeah, for mountains and stuff. Desert stuff.
I need it. Yeah, it's just because it. I mean, at first glance, man, you can't even tell. It's just like, again, it's lit perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
And once you see the behind the scenes, you're just like, what? Yeah, what is that? Is that the dial? Oh no, it's just packing paper, just crumpled up. I learned to like the night stuff from watching What's Up Danger BTS. Yeah, What's Up? He does a lot of great stuff, and yeah, the BTS is always helps because you kind of just you kind of look and see what kind of for me, I usually kind of pause it and I'm like, wait, that light is there, that light is there. Okay, he's using a bounce, and yeah, you kind of get tips from just watching behind the scenes. But yeah, definitely a nice shot. Got the short round.
I love that figure.
I don't use them enough. I mean, I have them. I have the whole a lot of the indie figures, but I need to now that I have a new business set. Now I can do some indie stuff with them.
Yeah, he's great to have just for a kid though. Just to have like a kid in your shot.
A lot of kid figures for sure.
Yeah.
And I've got I've got him, and now I've got that one for the last of the set. Let's start using that. That's good.
So that's the Baxter Stockman here, or is that who? Yeah, his caption is "Help me name this guy. Comment a name for the character." I like Machi Toys. Nunchucky.
Nunchucky. That's hilarious. Got the glasses on there.
I think it's the same kind of hallway dial that was for the that's been in some of his pictures.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, nice. I mean, very nice. Again, I like the little highlight right here on the wall. Again, kind of gives imply that there's some maybe that's like the outside, like some street lamp outside that's kind of cutting into like a window on a door or a window itself, and just kind of slicing through there. So that's a nice little effect. Again, little things like that just just adds to the scene, adds to the storytelling and painting the picture. Homelander, you can't, man. I'm so behind on everything. That's why I'm gonna down. So what sucks is Cobra Kai, the first part of season 6 comes out on Thursday, so I'm gonna have to download those because I won't have time to watch them. So it's like only the first 5 episodes, and then the second 5 are coming out, I think, in November to finish off the whole show, the whole series. And then Homeland or The Boys, I have to get caught up. I think I'm only up to like season or episode 4, I think, or 3. So I got a lot of catching up to do. And then House of the Dragon's another one I have to catch up on. So
yeah,
the season's been great.
Yeah, I like the season a lot. Boys, for me, in my opinion, has kind of been slipping a little bit. Kind of some weird storylines this season.
That's what I've been hearing. Yeah. I've been hearing it's been kind of a little bit weird and maybe political too, like maybe a little too political, but
yeah, I mean, it's always been kind of political, but it feels very pointed this season. And before, I feel like they treaded the line, a little bit more.
Yeah,
just lose some of that subtlety.
Yeah,
but it's a great shot. Again, it's like this again. Oh, it's okay. Oh yeah, there you go. Mofix toys. So yeah, we know it's the Mofix Homelander. But really great shot. Oh man, there he is, man. The Mesco, I'm about to say Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow. Yeah, so you don't need a hashtag on that. We know that's Mezco.
That's a great figure.
Yeah. He's sitting there probably on Chris's desk somewhere. So
he's literally up in my closet right now. Him, Constantine, and Death Dealer just sitting there.
Oh man,
you can just send that Death Dealer to me. I'll take him out.
that's gonna be his that's the little deal, little side hustle that he's working out right now. So with Diggs.
Diggs.
If it falls through, man, just let me know.
All right, we'll do for real.
We'll talk.
But no, I'm gonna pick this up from Chris at Legion's Con. So I was hoping that's what I was thinking originally. It's like how far is where you at in Florida? It's like, oh, okay, that won't be a work.
Are you guys driving through? Or are you flying to Miami?
No, we're flying. We're gonna actually.
Okay.
I think we fly into Miami, but then we're driving to Key Largo, where we're gonna stay for a little bit.
So you guys gonna go visit Don? You gonna go visit Don over there in Key Largo?
Who's Don?
Donald Trump.
Oh, I thought he was in Palm Beach. I thought
Key Largo is where he does the golfing and all that stuff. That's
okay. Because we were in Palm Beach a couple years ago, and I think that's where well, that's like a ritzy kind of
Palm Beach is nice.
But Key Largo, just because we're our anniversary is actually on Monday, so 7 years strong.
Nice, man.
On Monday. Yep, appreciate it. Then Key Largo is gonna be like a little all-inclusive resort that we're gonna be staying in. So for a couple of days, kind of just take a break. There's a lot of stuff going on with for me, like with work stuff and everything. So it's just like get a nice little break.
How many action figures are you bringing?
I made a ritual to bring my Super 7 Ultimate He-Man, Ultimate He-Man, and Ultimate Skeletor. They always travel with me. I took them to Joe Fest. We went to South Padre a couple months ago, but I think he might be making the trip as well. I think I just can't get enough of the King. I may have him in my bag and kind of.
Beach shots are fun, man.
Do what?
Beach shots are really fun.
For sure.
Yeah. I've been thinking about bringing my camera too. If not, I'll just take my phone and then do some beach shots out there. But it should be an exciting time. But no, that is Diggs Figs, Diggs _Figs for our feature photographer, man. Great photographer. Again,
awesome stuff.
Just love his stuff, man. I mean, go give him a like, give him a follow. I mean, he's only at 1890, almost to 2000. So maybe he can, get some, get a little boost and get to 2000. Definitely deserves it. Oh, that's a fun shot here. That's nice. Again, great, just overall, he can do action shots, he can do fun shots, he can do wholesome. I mean, just all around great photographer. And he's got into the wrestling too. The Hitman.
Nice.
So definitely go check them out. But I don't know. I think we are gonna wrap it up here. Again, we probably won't be on next week because I'll be out, and I think some of the other folks are gonna be out as well. So we will be back the week after then. So everyone be on the lookout for that. But I don't know, Chris, Rob, y'all have anything else you want to say or?
No, I mean, thank you all for joining us. You guys could be doing anything right now, so we really do appreciate you guys joining us for these chats. So that's all I got to say, and we'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Rob?
Yep. I echo the same thing. I want to tell you two have both been killing those King Conan shots.
Oh, the King Conan, appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, really, really love them.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it, man. You too as well, Rob, man. That one with the that was classic. I mean, Conan the Barbarian. I mean, when I see your shots, Rob, I'm like, oh, I should have thought about that. Because I have the same figures too. I have Waltor, and I could. Why didn't I think about that? But man, it was a great shot. Great shot.
It's a weird thing when you get a new figure, how creative you can be.
Yeah.
Because automatically I'll think of 3 or 4 shots, and then I got 10,000 figures up here on this wall, and I can't think of a single thing to do with
exactly.
Yeah. So true.
I've always found that kind of funny because I've been snapping shots of Conan all week, and then same with the the Tusk pilot from Cosmic, but again, I have all these Motu figures, all these other Mezcos and stuff, and it's just like I can't think of anything. So yeah, I think it's that new toy feel that you get that feeling of just like it's like I want to do this, want to do that, want to do that, and then eventually unfortunately it'll probably die down with King Conan. So I don't know. We'll see. But also, best of luck to you, gentlemen. Hopefully, somebody, one of us, probably won't be me, but hopefully one of us can get the fan feature for King Conan, because we know Mesco is probably going to be. Going to be start collecting those shots and like, okay, picking what is it, like 5 or 4 or 5 people for the fan feature. So
yeah. Have you guys done your Cosmic entries?
No, I have to do mine. Well,
when is that due?
The 2nd, I think. August 2nd. I think that's the last day.
Is it August 2nd or the 9th? Hopefully.
I can't remember.
Okay.
Early August.
No, I've been doing some Cosmic stuff, but it's just like I don't think it's good enough. So I've just been kind of like, I mean, I have if I need to, I got one in reserve that I can always just do, but I'm trying to make it like, because yours was great, Rob. That was like freaking amazing. That was just like,
what did you do, Rob?
I did a slog.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
A slog shot.
Yeah.
That's actually. Is that my shot today? Maybe
you posted that today. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. So I was asking you in the comments. I was like, Slog, I'm on the fence.
I love Slog. He's like, so I will say he's hefty, man. He's not like, because you know how like I don't know. Do you have any of the trolls? Yeah. You know how they're like hollow inside? Slog is not hollow. He is like just a solid piece of plastic, man. He's like, it feels like 10 pounds when you hold him. Like
a green brick house.
Yeah, I love him. Yeah, he's just, there's just nothing else like him. And the big thing with the Horseman is always that, reuse and like getting to mix and match parts and stuff like that. But there's no way to do that with they haven't put out anything else like him. So
yeah. Well, cool. I'll have to pick it up.
Yeah, absolutely love that figure.
Cool. Well, I guess we'll end it there. And again, just want to reiterate, thanks for everyone for tuning in, and thanks for appreciate that too, Dick. We appreciate you too as well, man. Just we're just here to help each other out, boost each other up, level each other up, and and we will catch y'all later. So everyone just have a good night, and we will see y'all later.
All righty.